This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at noon. I'm Alexandra Carter, and we begin today with the weather. A snow-making system is heading our way. Some spots could see several inches of snow. We'll check in now with meteorologist Nicole Skalitzky. She's tracking the timing and the totals for us. Nicole.
Yep, this is going to be one of our few storms that we've seen this year that actually the higher totals are going to be remaining to our south. So all the folks north of I-94 are going to get a little bit of a break with this one. But everybody who missed out on some snow or just got light snow totals last weekend, you're definitely going to see it tomorrow. We do have an alert day out for all day going on tomorrow, mainly for areas near and south of I-90 due to some snow-covered roads. We're expecting anywhere between 2 and 7 inches across these areas, which is a pretty big range, but we have a pretty tight gradient going down there. I'll have all the details on that situation coming up in my full forecast though. For now, here's a look at our current wind chills out there. Very cold still, staying below zero across most of the area. Some folks are getting lucky and have very light winds, so those wind chills aren't making too big of a factor, but much of the upper Midwest is really feeling it this morning. Areas in North Dakota and northern Minnesota still feeling like they're in the negative 20s, and we're already getting into the afternoon. So very cold out there. We do have some colder weather on the way as well, and that snowpack is definitely not going to help us out at all. Here's a look at the next few hours for us, La Crosse staying just what feels like a few degrees above zero out there. Even those light winds can really make an impact. And then Eau Claire feeling like we're staying below zero for the rest of the day. Again, I'll have all the details coming up on our snowstorm coming tomorrow in my full forecast.
All right, looking forward to seeing that, Nicole. Thank you. And don't forget, you can track weather on your block with the First Warn Weather app. You can find that at the App Store or on Google Play. And our mayoral candidate conversations continue today with City Council President Chris Calo. Habitat for Humanity says La Crosse needs more than 200 new homes each year through 2030 to meet demand, a crisis Calo says she's been working to solve during her 6 years on the council.
Well, the council has been doing a really great job, and the past administration and the council. We have passed accessory dwelling unit ordinance that's allowed. We're removing barriers to new housing, and we have over 2,000 new housing units that will come online in the next 5 years, already in the works. So we see an end to this, but what we need really is we see that supply increasing, and that will, I think, keep housing prices a little more affordable. We need to be sure that when we're adding new housing, that mix in neighborhoods is really being sensitive to the design and character so that we still keep the character of our older neighborhoods with the new housing.
And tomorrow morning, we'll continue our conversations with Shondell Washington Spivey. You can watch our full conversation with Chris Calo or yesterday's with Vicki Markison at our website, news8000.com. A Holman man is heading to trial on weapons and reckless endangerment charges. Jeremy Bobo waived his preliminary hearing this morning. The judge entered a not guilty plea on his behalf. Police say Bobo fired a gun inside of an apartment last month. The bullet went through the floor and into an empty unit. He was later arrested at Holman High School, where police say he was driving a stolen car. And a Capitol Police officer who defended Congress on January 6 spoke out in La Crosse this morning. Harry Dunn joined State Senator Brad Pfaff to condemn the recent pardons of January 6 defendants by President Trump. Their message took aim at Supreme Court candidate Brad Schimmel, who supported the pardons. Dunn says leaders must commit to protecting democracy.
It breaks my heart that he's back in the office because I expected more out of America, not out of him. I expected more out of America, that they would reject him in November, but they didn't. And it kind of makes what we officers went through make it seem like it didn't matter to the American people.
This was Dunn's second time in La Crosse. Today is National 211 Day. That's a free service connecting people with local help. The hotline links callers to mental health support, housing, and food pantries.
So 211 is really that resource that you can call. You get a live person, a real human being to talk to, whether that's 2 in the morning or 2 in the afternoon, and you can ask your questions, and we can help you get started on the right path so you're not running into lots of wrong doors or places that maybe aren't going to be helpful. We can help direct you down that path that's going to help you get the information and resources that you need.
211 has helped more than 20 million people nationwide, and if you need help, all you have to do is dial 211 from your phone. Another deadly plane crash, this time a private plane landing aggressively at an airport in Arizona, then sliding into a parked business jet. One person died, 3 others hurt. CBS's Chris Van Cleave has the update.
Dramatic video of a Learjet as it lands at the Scottsdale, Arizona airport Monday afternoon. Shortly after touching down, it appears the left main landing gear collapses, sending the plane veering off the runway, crashing right into a parked Gulfstream 200.
Just maintain your altitude and enter a right base. Expect to go around when you just had an emergency.
Firefighters were on scene within a minute.
We have 1 fatality still in one of the planes. They were dead on arrival.
In addition to the 1 person killed, at least 3 others were injured. 2 were rushed to local trauma centers in critical condition. The other transported with non-life-threatening injuries. A 5th person was treated at the scene.
Our thoughts and prayers for the individuals on the aircraft. It's certainly a tragedy that occurred.
The plane, built in 1989, was coming from Austin, Texas. Preliminary flight data shows its last reported speed at around 63 miles an hour as it veered off the runway. The Lear 35A is owned by Motley Crue lead singer Vince Neil. A statement posted by his lawyer says he was not on board and that his thoughts and prayers go out to everyone involved. The NTSB will study the video of the accident to try to understand why the gear collapsed, but also look at the plane's maintenance records, and if it has an onboard voice or data recorder, they will seek to retrieve that as well. The Scottsdale Airport is a very busy airport in the Phoenix area, but it is primarily used by private planes and business jets. Chris Van Cleave, CBS News, Scottsdale, Arizona.
President Trump says he wants to close up the Department of Education. So what does that mean if you have student loan payments? The department oversees $1.6 trillion of debt that's owed by 42 million Americans. CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger says borrowers should be ready, specifically having proof that you've been paying your loans.
I'm directing everyone go to studentaid.gov. That's the federal website. And you want to start to actually grab the screenshot of all the information that is there. So that could be the loan amount, how much you've paid in, that could be the interest rate, that could be when it's due. And I think these are critical action steps to take to protect yourself.
She also suggests having proof of the current interest rate on those loans.
I'm directing everyone go to studentaid.gov. That's the federal website. And you want to start to actually grab the screenshot of all the information that is there. So that could be the loan amount, how much you've paid in, that could be the interest rate, that could be when it's due. And I think these are critical action steps to take to protect yourself.
And she also suggests having that proof of current interest rate like we mentioned. Also, something to watch out for is romance scammers targeting your wallet this Valentine's Day. They're using dating apps and even wrong number texts to hook their victims, then pushing fake investments. The FBI calls it the relationship investment scam, where phony profiles and AI voices steal your heart, then your money.
At first, you'll be very profitable. You'll get a little money back, and then they'll show you a website where you're making a ton of money. You think you're a millionaire, so you take out all your money and you give it to the scammers.
You can learn more about protecting yourself at cftc.gov/learn-and-protect. Still to come on the news at noon, a fish recall that could affect your lunch. We'll have the latest details on an expanding tuna recall.
Thinking of remodeling? Stop into Beyer Cabinets and take advantage of the limitless possibilities with our local handcrafted cabinets. Talk to one of our experienced designers today. Beyer Cabinets, West Salem.
We've done many renovations. We bought an old house and have made it into an up-to-date house. Whenever anything involves plumbing, the first call I make is to Maxwell White. Their technicians put together a great final product.
Think spring, think new flooring, think Carpets to Go during the February Cabin Fever sale. As Wisconsin's premier flooring store, Carpets to Go has the best in selection and name brands. In-stock laminate flooring starting at $349 per square foot. Receive a free pad with short purchase of 45 feet or under. With free estimates and design, 6 months no-interest financing and installation available, there's no better choice than Carpets to Go during the February Cabin Fever sale. Stop in today.
Bad back? Get Good Feet with the personalized arch support system from the Good Feet store. Clinically proven to provide significant pain relief in only 4 weeks. Good Feet, good life. The Good Feet store. Book your free fitting at goodfeet.com.
At Taco John's, we believe a better Taco Tuesday starts with better tacos. That means using 100% North American beef, cooking shells in-house daily, and a deal that makes you say, how are these only $1.29? Taco Tuesday is every Tuesday at Taco John's.
The Sparta Innovation STEM Academy, recognized as Wisconsin's #1 charter middle school, has open enrollment until March 31st for incoming 6th graders. Enroll now in meaningful applications of science, technology, engineering, and mathematical concepts. The Sparta Innovation STEM Academy, located in Meadowview Middle School, provides a teacher-led, inquiry, problem-based learning environment. Learn more at www.isasparta.com.
With a tankless system, you can have unlimited hot water whenever and for however long you need it. Upgrade to a tankless today and never be left without hot water again. Rely on Maxwell White, plumbing done right.
Thinking of remodeling? Stop into Buyer Cabinets and take advantage of the limitless possibilities with our local handcrafted cabinets. Talk to one of our experienced designers today. Buyer Cabinets, West Salem.
Welcome back. Billionaire Elon Musk is leading the push to buy a major artificial intelligence startup, while canned tuna sold under multiple retail brand names now being recalled over botulism concerns. CBS News' Chanel Call has the latest consumer news.
The CEO of OpenAI, Sam Altman, rejected a $97 billion offer to buy the company from an investor group led by billionaire Elon Musk. The unsolicited bid came as Musk has sued the artificial intelligence company that he helped co-found to stop its push to become for profit. OpenAI runs popular AI chatbot ChatGPT. The FDA says Tri-Union Seafoods is recalling canned tuna due to possible botulism contamination. The tuna was sold by several major retailers under various brand names, including H-E-B, Trader Joe's, Genova, sold at some Costco's, Publix, Safeway, and other locations, and as a Van Camps label at some Walmarts. No illnesses have been reported so far, and consumers are urged to throw away the recalled products. And Bath & Body Works wants to give customers the royal treatment. The fragrance and personal care retailer is launching a Disney princess collection with lotions, sprays, candles, and other items inspired by some of the company's iconic characters like Cinderella, Jasmine, and Moana. The collection hit store shelves and the company's website on February 16th.
Coming up for us at noon, a new study that might be able to help children with peanut allergies. We'll have the details for you coming up. First, we'll take a live look at what's happening on Wall Street at this hour. Stay with us. We're back after this.
During the President's Day sale at PM Sleep Center, you'll save up to $400 on select Sealy adjustable mattress sets. Hurry in early for the best selection. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving lacrosse a good night's sleep for over 35 years.
Are you finding bathing and bathroom business has gotten more difficult? Bad hips, bad knees can pose a problem. Just getting up and down can be risky. There is a simple, affordable solution. In just a day or two, you can have a beautiful new walk-in shower, safe and easy to care for with grab bars, a handheld shower, and a seat if you like. Set an appointment with one of our designers to plan your new bath. Better products at lower prices because we care. The Board Store.
Todd Holtz enjoys working at Park Bank because it's a small community bank that allows him to get to know his customers in a personal way. Todd also enjoys the great outdoors and the activities that come with camping. As a loan officer, Todd enjoys finding ways to help his customers realize their dreams. Todd enjoys getting close to nature with friends and family. So visit Todd at Park Bank in La Crosse to talk about your financial dreams and roughing it. Park Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
During the President's Day sale at PM Sleep Center, you'll save up to $800 on select Stearns & Foster adjustable mattress sets. Hurry in early for the best selection. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 35 years.
It's officially cozy season.
You're the coolest.
Let's go!
You've set quite a vibe here.
That's how we roll.
Got me Drew Barrymore show. Got me Drew Barrymore show. This is the best interview I've ever done.
Yes! Can I do that? How fun is this? You won't want to miss it.
Weekdays at 3 on News 8.
Welcome back. Parents, how your child develops their early years could impact their high school success. That's from a British study. It found children with early social and learning struggles are 4 times more likely to fail high school exams, showing why those first years are so critical. And a breakthrough for families dealing with peanut allergies. The National Institutes of Health says carefully introducing tiny amounts of peanut butter over time helps every child in their study build up tolerance. After 18 months, the kids could eat 3 tablespoons without a reaction. But doctors warn this treatment must be done under medical supervision. If you want to handle stress better, try being more playful. Oregon State researchers say adults who kept their sense of humor and found joy in daily life were the most resilient during the pandemic. The study also found playful people adapted better to challenges and stayed more optimistic through the tough times. And as we head to break, we'll take a live look from CityCam 8. Nicole is in next with a look at that snowy forecast.
Your life, your money, your way. Ultra's A+ accounts are made for you. No monthly fees, no minimum balance, no hassle. Now that's something to dance about. What are you waiting for? Open an account online today.
Welcome to Luther High School. We'd like to give you a glimpse into what your child will experience here. Smaller class sizes, focusing on their needs. Exploration of the arts. Students working together. At Luther High School, you'll find a community building a foundation for the future and a family for life. For more information or to schedule a visit, go to lutherhigh.org or find us on Facebook at We Love Luther.
As a veteran of our country's armed services, you have already made a most noble sacrifice. Why should you have to continue to do that? Through no fault of your own, you may be experiencing hardships, such as the inability to pay rent, utilities, or receive other life-sustaining services. And once again, you're called upon by your family to serve and protect. We want you to know we are here to support you. The Veterans Rental Assistance Program was created by and for people living in Wisconsin, with benefit approvals being issued in just days, not months. It's not easy to ask for a hand up, but we are clear in our mission. No Wisconsin veteran should ever have to face homelessness or lose heat or power again. 833-WIS-VRAP. That's 833-947-8727.
Looking for a new ride? At Ultra, we know some family members are pickier than others. Apply today at driveultra.org and find a ride that makes everyone happy. No payments for 90 days. Driver tested, puppy approved. Ultra Federal Credit Union.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
All right, well, as we mentioned earlier, we do have an alert day out now for all day tomorrow. This is only going to be for areas near and south of I-90, as that's where the snow is really going to be concentrating. We're looking at around 2 to 7 inches for that entire area, which is a broad range, but there is a very quick drop off in that short amount of area, which is what's making the forecast just a bit complicated. So let's walk it through. Starting with Sky Tracker, we're going to start seeing these flurries very late tonight or very early Wednesday morning. However, however you view it. We start to see some activity very far to our south around midnight as we go into tonight, except a lot of those main flurries really don't start to kick up until around 5, 6 in the morning. So as of now, morning impacts are looking very light and minor, especially for areas near I-90. Anywhere further south could start to see that snow a little bit sooner. So I would just suggest maybe leaving a few minutes earlier. Otherwise, a lot of those impacts are really going to come in the afternoon and in the evening. Now that snow continues on, everybody basically just north of I-90 and then south is going to be under the snow by around 8 in the morning. You'll see the more heavy snow is staying basically near Prairie du Chien or to our south. So that's one thing we know. That heaviest band of snow is really going to be staying to our south for the entirety of the day, but we will continue to see constant flurries as we go into the afternoon and even into the evening. Those really start to let up though as we get to around 10 p.m. and everybody should be out of the snow as we head into Thursday morning. So here's a look at the totals that we have so far. Basically anywhere between Eau Claire and just north of I-90, seeing around 1 to 2 inches. Closer to Eau Claire you get, the more likely you're going to just see a trace. Everybody up there has already got enough snow. You guys get to get a break from this one. It's everybody to the south. That's our turn now. Everybody south of I-90 looking to see around 2 to possibly 4 inches. And then again, the further south you go, it's going to be a quick uptick in those totals, seeing the possibility of 6 inches further to our south, maybe grazing the far southern portion of our area. But as I said before, this is where a lot of the uncertainty lies. Where that heaviest band is going to sit up is going to cause a lot of issues on whether or not we get a lot of snow. Going into tonight, then it's going to stay fairly chilly out there, similar to what we saw last night with lows in the single digits. Tomorrow we're seeing temperatures staying in the teens out there, and again snowy all day long for areas south of I-90. We do have a couple cold mornings ahead of us as well. Here's our coldest wind chills going into the morning in La Crosse, staying in the negative teens through Thursday and Friday. A little bit of a relief coming Saturday. It's going to be a similar story for Eau Claire, but still a lot colder. Even Sunday, that's looking to be our coldest morning coming up, and it looks like we're going to have that cold weather sticking around as well as we go into the beginning of next week. We do have another storm coming, or another system I should say, as we go into Friday night and into Saturday that could be bringing some flurries, but our main focus really is going to be on tomorrow. Remember, that's mainly for areas near and south of I-90, seeing some higher amounts the further south you go. So still a lot of variability on where those higher amounts will be, so make sure you stay tuned for all the updates in our forecast later tonight.
Yes, we'll be watching that for sure. A lot of people out there, I know, getting anxious. Thank you, Nicole. Coming up, who will be America's next top dog? We'll take you to the Westminster Show when we come back.
Chart your career with a fabricator position at Chart Industries. Starting wage up to $30 per hour with no experience necessary. Excellent pay and awesome benefits. Apply now at jobs.chartindustries.com.
In 2001, my father established La Crosse Fireplace Company. Since then, our family has had the privilege of helping families create a warm, gathering place in their home. Today, my brother Jeremy and I are the second generation to carry on the values and traditions that was started 23 years ago. Whether it's a remodel or a new installation, La Crosse Fireplace Company looks forward to serving you for many years to come. La Crosse Fireplace Company, because your place is by the fire.
Dreaming of a career but worried about time and cost? At CVTC, we make it easy. With low tuition costs and a wide variety of programs to choose from, we'll get you job ready in just 1 to 2 years. You'll graduate with minimal debt and find a career you love with competitive starting salaries. Dive into your future today with affordable, fast, and rewarding programs at CVTC. Visit cvtc.edu to learn more.
Increase your home's energy efficiency and enjoy year-round comfort with Asher Lasting Exteriors. Our windows and doors combine quality craftsmanship and cutting-edge innovation from the trusted brand Renewal by Andersen, and our team provides expert installations backed by industry-leading transferable warranties. Take advantage of our biggest savings ever and receive up to 25% off your entire project. Connect with our team today and request a free, no-obligation consultation at goasher.com.
Chart your career with a fabricator position at Chart Industries. Starting wage up to $30 per hour with no experience necessary. Excellent pay and awesome benefits. Apply now at jobs.chartindustries.com.
America's top dogs are competing in the Big Apple. More than 2,500 pups are strutting their stuff at the Westminster Dog Show. There's one of them, the nation's oldest sporting event after the Kentucky Derby. Judges are looking for the perfect mix of beauty and grace as 200 breeds vie for best in show. They're looking good, aren't they? Nicole's back with the final weather check when we come back.
When I'm done, cleaned up, and I take the customer down there, I go through it all with them and explain how the equipment operates, show them how the bypass operates, how to set the clock, how the unit actually backwashes, pulls brine, how a water softener actually works.
Toma Health's cardiac rehab specialists help patients recover from cardiovascular procedures.
Everything that I have done in this hospital, I feel more like a family than I did when I came in or anywhere else I've been. It gave me a second life.
I watched him every day here improve, 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 and I got a husband back.
Learn more about Toma Health Cardiac Rehab at tomahealth.org.
We're starting the new year with our biggest sale of the year at Interior Designs Holman. All our carpets are on sale, so you'll save money and get more for free. Free measuring and estimating at your home, free furniture moving, even that heavy couch and king-size bed. Free removal of your old carpet and padding, and we'll recycle it. Free life of carpet labor warranty for as long as you own the carpet. All at the lowest prices of the year and 12 months no interest financing. Save money and get more for free during the biggest carpet sale of the year going on now at Interior Designs Holman.
This street's like any other in Wisconsin, but the new neighbor is a pedophile who repeatedly raped a little girl, released after just 2 years in prison. Thanks to Judge Susan Crawford's sweetheart sentence, a fraction of the 60 years he faced. Now, the pedophile lives blocks from a school. And with Susan Crawford on the bench, your street could be next.
When I'm done, cleaned up, and I take the customer down there, I go through it all with them and explain how the equipment operates, show them how the bypass operates, how to set the clock, how the unit actually backwashes, pulls brine, how a water softener actually works.
Well, I hope everybody can get a box of chocolates tomorrow. You might need it with that snow out there. Or stay home. That's always a good option, too. The roads aren't looking like they'll have too major of impacts because snow rates are looking to stay manageable for those road crews. But definitely use some extra caution on the roads tomorrow, especially if you're living south of I-90. It's going to be a nice snow day. And then another chance coming up on Friday, too.
Yeah.
We're getting lucky or not lucky.
Depending which side you're on. You know, stay home with your box of chocolates. Sounds perfect to me, right? Thanks, Nicole. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you back here tonight.